it's Tuesday again, and therefore you have me instead of Foster. And the theme this week is futures and what we think about it, kind of thing. So, yeah, I have a different take on this than Foster does. I quite like to imagine my future and find myself thinking about it quite a lot, it has to be said. I think thinking about the future and to imagine it and create it in my mind is a way of escapism for me. Because you can imagine anything and make anything happen in your mind. You could imagine that one day in the future you're going to win the lottery and have a huge house. Not likely, but you never know because the future is unknown and anything could happen. So at the moment it's quite nice to think of all the possibilities, well, all the good ones anyway. But on the serious side of this, I still think about my future. I imagine it being with my other half and us getting a house, or renting a house at first, of course. And I've thought about it quite a bit, it has to be said, and not just the things I want to happen, but the reality of it, like how much it's going to cost, and that things for a few years are going to be quite rough when you come out of uni, but that I'll one day get a job and, yeah, start earning money and stuff. And I'm not so naive as to think that the future isn't going to be without huge problems, because problems have a habit of creeping up all the time. And I'm not so naive as to think the future in my head will be exactly like that. I mean, new paths get shown to us each and every day, so something I might go into a job which I have no idea exists right now. So, anything is possible, and I quite like that about the whole future thing. But yeah, I think I have had a habit of thinking of the future for most of my life, to be honest. Maybe not to the same extent now, and maybe not so seriously as I do now. But definitely when I was a kid, I was thinking of the future quite a bit, because there were some moments when I was pretty miserable. And I think when you're miserable, you tend to think of the future more, because then you can imagine that things will get better and that things will be worth sticking through the trouble now to get through the other side and to see the future, kind of thing. But yeah, as Emily pointed out so very kindly, we're all going to die this year, because the whole calendar thing runs out, and yeah, probably going to be like a zombie apocalypse kind of deal going on, maybe. Who knows? But we're all going to die. No, we're not. We're not going to die. Stop the panic. I mean, yeah. I quite like a theory that they just ran out of paper or couldn't be bothered anymore. But I'm just going to add on to the end of this topic, which has got nothing to do with the future, really. Congratulations to Emily, because she has passed all her exams from last term, I think. So, yes, everyone should go and congratulate her, because basically she's now a marine zoologist. I really want to say biologist, damn you. But zoologist. She has always been amazingly smart, though, beating me on every physics and biology test, no matter how much I revised for the damn things. So yeah, I think everyone should congratulate her, because she worked hard for it, so well done. Other than that, not a lot's been happening. I went home at the weekend, that was cool. I have a suitcase full of random crap now, like chocolate and crisps. It's well worth going home when you're a student. You get so much stuff bought for you, it's amazing. Also, I got to drive a digger. It was awesome. Okay, just before certain people come along and open their mouths, I didn't nearly knock out my dad. He was fine, okay? The digger never even touched him, okay? It probably wasn't even as close as it looked from where I was sitting, okay? And with that news, I'm going to go off now, because I'm so tired. See this? See these? Yeah, these are lines of tiredness. So I'm gonna go now. I'm not going to go and sleep, no, because that would be the sensible thing to do. And I have never really been accused of being sensible. So I'm going to go and do some assignment work about, I don't know. I know I've got quite a few assignments to be doing, like business, and I've got a law presentation on Thursday, and I've got an assignment to do about hedges and how interesting they are. Yeah, I've kind of blocked them all from my mind, which is probably not the wise thing to do, really. But yeah. See, this is what work does to you. You can't speak properly. I'm gonna go. I really am gonna go this time. Okay, so bye.